Hi, good afternoon. My name is Erica Castro. I'm with BCFS, and we have our location in Del Rio on 710 East Fifth Street. But I also not only serve Del Rio, I serve King County. My schedule this way so far is 2 times a month. I do come, to maybe visit, do some visits, answer questions. I do come sometimes for the food distributions. um, I I'm kind of really trying to get people to know who exactly BCFS is. BCFS does provide a few programs with our facility. I'm going to go ahead and pass this out to you all. Um, so the program that I'm coming and representing today is domestic violence and sexual assault. We call this our PASS program. And basically, what me and another coworker of mine, her name is Claudia Lopez, she is also with the same program that I work with. We work with the legalities, the legal parts of domestic violence and sexual assault. So when we have clients come, or new intakes, people that are coming to register for our services, we work with them in many different areas. So we do kind of provide assistance, sometimes with accompaniment. So if they have court cases that they need to attend, so they've been through domestic violence, sexual assault, the perpetrator is, has to go to the court as well. We provide that accompaniment to go with them and help them in any way that they need. Kind of like they're a little bit of safety and they feel a little bit more secure that they have somebody with them. We also provide support groups. We also have other courses that they're able to take. And these are some of the things that we want to bring to King County as well. We want to be able to bring support groups. We want to be able to do some more domestic violence associated classes, bring more information over for men or women who want to start over that have been going through domestic violence or sexual assault. And to be to go into an intake, you are able to go and intake at any time. So say something happened um, when you were 5 and you want services, you can still go in and use these services. It doesn't matter the age that you need the services. You can come in, we can help you out, we can get you in the right direction because we do have other departments. We have our FACE department and they help with, I believe, 5 and up. And they also go to schools and they present and they speak to the kids. We also have our other program, which is our UV program. It's called SNRP. They help with the preventative part. So they'll go to schools, they will do presentations, they do a lot of other assistance, right? I'm gonna give you my business card and you guys can pass those out to each other. If you know anybody that might need our services, might need assistance, they have questions, and it could be any type of question. Questions, there's no limit to what you can ask us, right? Um, we do offer um, assistance, say person is fleeing from the situation, they need housing, we help them register for housing. They need food stamps, we help them to register for the food stamps. They need a ride to their doctor's appointments, we help them with that as well. Even in cases they might need, assistance paying their light bill, we do have some assistance, so we're able to help them in those type of areas to pay. A lot of times with domestic violence and sexual assault, you get out, you're out and sometimes you don't know where to go. Sometimes you don't have the family member support that you wish you had. And this is a place where you can start in that area. I know right now we are starting a small boutique in Del Rio in our location. And basically what we're doing is we're providing the basic necessities, toilet paper, deodorant, makeup, just things to go to an interview, clothing, undergarments. So we do have a lot of assistance, and on top of that, we have other people helping us as well to get people back on track to where we need to be at. Do you have any questions so far? I know it's a lot of information. Yes, we do accept donations. Actually, that's something that I was going to try myself to come to King County and talk to people to see if they know anybody that would like to give donations to our boutique. We're actually just putting it together, so we're assembling like the racks, we're assembling some shelves so that they can go in. It doesn't look like a thrift store. Like we want them to be able to come in and kind of just pamper themselves instead of feeling like you're on like this fight or flight kind of movement. They get to go in, they get to pick out some clothes, they get to pick out some items that they need. And it's a really big help. We also provide go bags and things like that for when, you just gotta get up and go, you don't have anything. So those are some of the things that we provide. We provide a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you do have questions or you do want to see if you would like to do an intake, I can come over. We can schedule you to have an intake talk. We do offer counseling as well. So you do have the opportunity to speak with a counselor and they go through sessions with you. And that's all part of being able to rebuild and, to move forward and get to where you need to. Because your mental health is important as well. Yes. Yes. That's exactly kind of what we do with our program, which is the FAST program. So we do help with protective orders. We start them out. We get the impact statement going, and then we accompany them to at least help them feel a little bit more comfortable sitting with somebody and talking about it. That's the issue we have with I wanted to do yeah, we have different ways, and then that's the information given to us. There's probable cause to have it like another place. So we interpret them. Sometimes we do that with qualifications because we do have to go through the procedures. But if we wanted to do that still maybe before the yes, I know how to really program. But some people like they feel like they're not doing that really actually hard. Yeah. We just have to yeah, it's quite possible, yes. Yeah, most definitely. If you're not able to get them when you need to, you can send referral over to us and we can work with them and see how we can get them to where you need. I see my domestic issues. Issues that we talked about. It's really people having from it. So I have to increase within the last 2 years, and people don't have access to the reasons. Yes. Or absolutely not. And I know there's a lot of frustration on their part, but it's a whole process. Yes, and right now, where we have like our satellite station, so we go to the book center. We have an area in there where we actually can, talk in the evening, or you can go somewhere else where really feels comfortable. It just depends like where exactly you're talking about. Because in Del Rio, like we meet in different areas for clients, and we'll take them to the court, we'll take them where they need to go to get it right. Yeah, so for sure, we definitely need your referrals. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know that the assistance was needed, right? So we just want to come in and not so much like give people up, but just give you that information that you need because if you're going through something, if you're struggling in an area, if you need to get out, then you don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to do it alone. And that's kind of what we provide. We provide that stability of, you know what, let's do this first. Let's do this next. We got you in this area. And that's really what we are. We're advocates. We advocate for you. We're not always your fault. No, nothing like that is your fault. But there is ways to be able to get through the process and get you where you need to. Um, Thank you. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. Do y'all have more questions for me? I, whatever answer you got.
You could use microphone for questions.
Shelter wise. Yes, ma'am. Because like down here, I mean, it's just like the whole side of the weekend, sometimes we don't have shelters or anything like that. So where if we need to put, a family into a shelter that needs it. But since we're our own county and y'all are not buried, we fall under, like, if we have to send somebody to a shelter outside of our county. I believe, the shelter has been, taken over by a new company. And I believe I can get that answer for you, but I do believe that Green County is also in their area. So if something were to happen, we can come and do your intake. We can get in contact with the shelter. We can see about how to get them in there, and then we can transport back if we need to. So it's just really everybody working together hand in hand to get everybody where they need to go. It just starts with that process of building. But yes, the women's, I do believe that the women's shelter is taking. I just need to find out their people. There are programs offered now also where if somebody who's at the base, taking special security university with and also programs as well to help with that. If you have something that you need on the platform, you need to get something that also programs just with that as well. I don't know if that's something you would have to do. Well, normally, I do know that when we have clients that have gone through domestic violence and sexual assault, we are able to assist with the client in getting those items. A lot of the times we fill out forms and they send it to them for free. So they do help in that. Mhm. Also, also recently we had an update with our registry online for somebody has a particular that's supposed to also operate as well with any purchase. And then they go on there and see which was practice system. So that's been all updated too. Yes. And BCFS, we also provide other trainings as well. So you said you were from where? I think fantastic. Can you tell me trainings office? Yes. I need to get with you so I can get your email and your information. We have had a training in the beginning of March that you probably would have benefited from going to. They talked a lot about the regulations and things like that. To kind of get you guys more in the loop. I know we sent, messages out and sometimes people can't make it over the, another, thing comes up. But if we can get, these things to the right people and you guys can make time to go out there, we would love for y'all to attend kind of like these, these things that we're doing. I know there's no research going on. Yes. No, no, that's good. That's what I drove here for. Yeah. Do you ladies have any other questions? You can keep asking questions if you have questions. How about like for family, like say that we have family members that are, that are living in domestic violence, do y'all help out like us, like the person doesn't really want help, but like we want to help. Okay, so the person that you're referring does not want help, but you want to help that person. Is that what I'm understanding? There are resources for you if you want to help somebody, but the main thing is getting them where they need to be to get the further resources. So if they need help and they need assistance in certain areas, if you refer them over, I mean, you take care of them and make sure that, they have all their answers for the questions that they need. But you can get with me afterwards so we can talk a little bit more. And if anybody, even if you're listening online and you do have questions, there are some business cards here. and they can get you the phone number to me. I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you all. But yes, we can get with you after this meeting. But we definitely want to bring some more of our programs over here. So like I said, we have our SHREP program and then which is the preventative and those going to the schools as well as our police. They help a lot in different areas. So hopefully, you all were able to get, the answers that you needed for today's presentation so that they come and you can just bring some more people with you. It's really important just to stay on top of what's going on because it's a smaller town doesn't mean you don't have the resources available. You just need to know the right people to give the resources to you. And that's something that I like about Hope Center is for they have all the resources there for you and you just gotta go and grab them, right? So that's kind of how we work as advocates. We have the resources for you and we can help you get out of the situation that you're in. You gotta take that one step and have the listeners to help you out with it. Does anybody else have any questions? So let's say there's somebody who is wanting to get help and they want to, they want to keep to themselves. They just go to the Hope Center and then the Hope Center will help them reach out to y'all. Or you can give them the number on the card and then they can call. They can get an intake going. They contact you and yes, they contact me directly. And then we put them on the schedule. I head on over to Katy County. hmm Yeah, Hope Center helps a lot with really everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they do give referrals. We have, the sheriff's office that helps with referrals as well. So everybody knowing and doing their part, I'll just call and I'll be the first one. Mhm. Do you have cards or anything at the public library for low level people go there? I believe we have left flyers there. I can go check to make sure that there's still cards. We do have some at the sheriff's and the PD. We do have these purple cards. So you ever see those out there, they have all the information from BCFS, your phone numbers for King County as well. So those are there. If you don't see them and maybe you work somewhere that you would like to see them, just get in contact with me and I'll bring you some person.
To the clinic and maybe the pharmacy as well.
Yes. Mhm.
Churches.
Yes, of course. And we also do more presentations, so if there's anything presentation specific, you can reach out to me as well and we'll come and we'll do presentations. I know the last time we were here, I think we were at State Health. Um, yes, and we did a presentation there and they were like, when you do this kind of presentation, the kids really need it. And I'm like, well, yeah, like you just, tell us and we'll come out and do presentation, especially like in the summer when the kids are, kind of just hanging out. You can send them to a presentation. It's really important. And to be honest with you, I'm only in this position because when I was in high school, I had an advocate go and reach out to the students that were there. And because of their information they gave me, I was able to get out of the domestic violence and sexual assault relationship as well. So all it takes is one time, one seed, somebody to plant that in there for somebody to remember, this is how I can get out. Like, there's a way to get out. Okay. Anybody else? Any more questions? You said that you had at the boutique you had stuff for the you are able to get out. Does that mean for children you have yes, we do have babies and we do need more stuff for babies, for infants. We need like diapers, we always need wipes, always diapers, even adult diapers, domestic violence and sexual assault is any age, right? It doesn't discriminate. So we need adult diapers, diapers, wipes, adult wipes, um, undergarments, mm, shoes, shoes and socks, a lot of undergarments, undergarments, feminine products. We're always in need of those items. We always need them. Baby food, things like that that we are able to deliver to clients and the infant. Um, really anything that you need, anything that's convenient for you, to shampoo, deodorant, It's a convenience, right? We no longer have it. Yes, we do have stuff that's there for men right now. I mean, we have large and extra large and like socks and men's shoes and maybe some men's underwear, makeups and stuff. And we have go bags also. So if you send those things in, we have our bags when we keep them and we're able to give them out. I know we do have some like churches and organizations that put together like blessing bags. So they put the two things in the orders and socks and then we will be. Any more questions? You are doing really good with your questions though. Oh, they're almost done. Yeah. Well, in October, I do want to let you know, in October, we will be having our third annual vigil, domestic violence vigil right here. Last year, it was our second. We had it here at Lowe's Civic Center. It's going to be in the same place. So if you know anybody who would like to collaborate, who would like to help out, who is like, you know what, I want to get back to the community, you can reach out to me. I'm the one that's essentially spearheading that project. So you know anybody that's like, hey, I really want to help you out. I can donate water, I can donate chips, I can donate, a backdrop, speakers, anything. Just please get with me. Last year it went really well. We had a great turnout. We had a lot of youth come in. We had adults come in. So we really want you guys to know that this, we don't do it just to go and do it. Like we go and do it for the community, for y'all to be able to come in and receive, what you need there also. Any questions? No? Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So now that we're off camera, if you have any other questions,
Well, I'm